to be alone during the holiday season, but there's nothing we can do, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic, so there's really nothing you can do. Some people are going to be alone, and that's just the way it's going to be. Now, it's important that even though that might be your situation, okay, that you remain positive. Tully, it's so good to see you, Tully. Thank you for joining the show. It's important to remain positive, even though you might be alone this holiday season. Okay, and it's important to remember that being alone can lead to depression. Okay, can expose you to other feelings like anxiety, and can expose you and increase you into getting other risk of other illnesses. I butchered that up, and I'm sorry, guys, but I'm so excited because I see Tully's name on the screen. I'm messing everything up, but it will increase the risk of illness. So you have to try and stay positive. And like I said, I know that's going to be hard this holiday season because some people are going to be alone for whatever reason, because we really can't get together in groups, right? We can't get together in groups anymore. I know that Thanksgiving, for the first time in a long time, and I hope everyone's Thanksgiving was great. I forgot to mention that. But I know for the first time it was just me, my son, and my wife. Nobody else, because we can't be getting together with other people, right? So this Christmas is going to be the same thing. So I thought that I would talk about what we can do to get over this Christmas if you're spending it alone. You could be like a lot of my friends who are in the military, and thank you for your service. I don't care what military branch you're in or what military you're in. If it's Italy, if it's Australia, Tokyo, I don't care. I've met them all, and it was a pleasure meeting them all. And so thank you for your service. And if you're a lot of people are going to be spending Christmas alone this year because they're in the military service or whatever. So here's some things that you should remember. That it is the holiday season, like I said, and it's a very special time of the year to be with your family. And because it is a special time of year, if you're spending it alone this year, it could be very difficult for you. And because of the COVID, a lot of us are spending it alone. Like I said, kind of going over what I said, especially those of us that are in the military service. It's important to try and keep positive feelings this holiday season. So if you don't, so you don't get depressed, and you don't run into anxiety, and you remember any feelings of depression or anxiety will pass. That's a good thing to remember. CM Green, thank you for joining the show. So feelings will pass. The best way to get out of the holiday bore is to create new holiday traditions with the COVID. So new holidays, you can call or have a video chat or video Christmas dinner with your family or friends. Okay, you can. I think the Christmas virtual dinner, I think the Christmas virtual Christmas dinner is like the best thing. It's a way to stay positive in your life. You could also have a home spa day for yourself. Okay, and you could have a video challenge. I know my son's having a video challenge with his friends. MGV, thank you for joining the show. My son's gonna have a video game challenge with his friends. You can do that as well, and that could be a tradition you can create on and on. And again, I want to remind you guys that feelings of depression expose us to other feelings like anxiety and increase our risk of other illnesses. So it's important to stay positive. So let's see. Tully says, let's see, is Italy still in winter? Yes, It was about 39 degrees this morning, Celsius. Excuse me, that's not Celsius. That's Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is in Celsius, and I should have come up with it. I think it's 9. I think it was 9 degrees this morning. That's just off memory. Let's see. And Tully says I'm working night shift these next 2 months, these last 2 months. Oh, awesome! Do you like the night shift, Tully? And it's so good to see you. Honestly, Tully, it's so good to see you. How's Brianna doing? Tully also says, thinking of that. This is the only time that I could join you. Oh, okay. So let me see. What time is it now? It's 5 o'clock. Okay. So I'll try and do a show at 5 o'clock. My show's at 5 o'clock. Then so you could join us. I know 11 has been a good time for Pico. So that's cool. That's real cool. So what have you been up to, Tully? How's the family? How are things where you're at? 1:51 a.m. No, get out of here. It's 1:51 a.m. where you're at right now? Oh man, let me check. Yeah, wow. Oh man. Wow. Wow. So you're working then. You're working. You're on your break right now? Or 12 a.m. Okay. 12:18 a.m. Okay. Awesome. So you must be at work right now, or are you just up this late getting ready for work? What are you doing, Tully? So while I'm waiting for Tully's answers, so don't be alone this Christmas Eve. I know physically, a lot of us are going to be alone this Christmas, right? But virtually, we cannot be alone this Christmas, and I think that's what we all should work at, virtually not being alone. MG, how is the book going? How are things with the book? We're going to have you on the show, MG, real soon, and we can talk about that book. I emailed maybe if you can ask them, I emailed your press agent, I guess it would be, your press agent, about getting some excerpts from the book, but they didn't get me anything. So if you yourself want to send me, it can just be text of your favorite part of the book so I can read it. Without something that doesn't give the story away, right? You never want to give the story away. Something that I can read and people are going to want to buy your book. So if you could send me that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll try my best to talk about your book based on what I have. Tully says, no, looking after a patient that is sleeping and has dementia. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very bad, that dementia. But once again, I'm going to say, there's a lot of diseases, cancer and dementia and a few things like this. And it's really sad because they're very, people have told me, I've seen my dad go through cancer. I've seen what that's like. I've seen people talk about their parents going through dementia. But there are some people that feel with the right diet, all these types of illnesses can go away from the wayside. So I just like to bring that up a lot because I really would like to do my own little test of how these things work and how these things can be better for us. Let's see. MG says it's going well. I will see what I can do. Okay, great, MG. He is confused and does not know when or where he is. Okay, he probably doesn't know when he is either. He probably doesn't know what year it is either. So, yeah. And then MG, I wanted to say the last time when we were talking about Italian, I hope that I didn't come off like like you were wrong and I was right. I was just asking a question about the way you were saying it and the way I was shown to say it. But there is many ways to say many different things. I just wanted to make sure that that didn't come off rude, and apologize if it did. I hope that that did not come off rude. But yeah, so don't be alone this Christmas, this holiday season, I should say. For those that celebrate a different, that don't celebrate Christmas and celebrate something totally different, uh, don't be alone. You're probably physically going to be alone because, like in Italy, we're in lockdown now. Right now, I don't know where else is in lockdown for this for the second wave of the coronavirus. I don't know who's on lockdown, but we are in lockdown here in Italy. So there's no Christmas dinners, big Christmas dinners with 50 people or whatever you can hold. It's just the immediate family, but doesn't mean that virtually you can have a party of 100 people, right? Have a virtual party of 100 people. Do it like that, but do what you can not to be alone. And if you are going to be alone, keep your spirits up. Like I said, create new holiday traditions like calling your friends and having video chats with your friends, or have a video challenge. Get everybody together with the Xbox or the PS4, whatever it is you have, whatever console you have, and do a video challenge with your friends and family, and keep that tradition going on. Even way after COVID's over, you can keep that tradition going. And that's a good way to keep you positive. Or have a spa day for yourself where you pamper yourself. Do something, keep yourself positive. Because again, I butchered this up the first time I said it. The second time I said it, I did it good. Let's see how good I do it this time. And smash that hard if I do it, if you like the way I do it, whether you're watching this live or recorded. When you're depressed, it exposes yourself to other feelings like anxiety, and it increases your risk of other illnesses. So remember that. Let me see. MGB says, not at all. I'm not at all offended. Awesome, good. And Telly says, can you sing us another Hamilton song? I don't know any. All I know is, not throwing away your shot. That's all I know. I don't know no other ones. But God, that play is so awesome. All I know is that, I'm not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no knowledge. I gotta holler to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm the diamond in the rough, shiny piece of gold. Trying to reach my goal. My power of speech is unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan these sparks into a flame. But damn, it's getting close, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. The King George turned around and run the spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. Into me, he says in parentheses. I screwed it up. I was going so good. Don't be... I still haven't got the breathing down on that song. I still haven't got the breathing, so it's like I gotta really concentrate on the breathing. I haven't done it in a while. Sorry about that I couldn't go all the way to the end. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. The King George turns around and runs a spending spree. He ain't never going to set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. Into me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked if your history books mention me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I hope Brianna got to hear that, because I know her and one other girl are the reasons that I learned that song. So thank you, Brianna, and thank you. I think the girl is named Artistic Advocate, that's her name. So thank you, Artistic Advocate. Thank you, Oof, it's Brianna, for telling me you like Hamilton. So I tried my best to learn that one. And MG says, please check out my book review on Amazon. Oh, you got a review? Big Little Voice, Colors in the Gray reviews. Okay, I want to check out your reviews. I'll read them online. Hold on. Hopefully I can get. Is it Amazon, like Europe, or probably any Amazon, right? Probably anyone. So I'm gonna go to the American one. Hopefully I'm logged in to my account. Let's see. MG says people are finally starting to talk about bullying. Yes. Okay, it's UK. All right, I'll go to that one. I don't know if you have to be logged into your account. Well, you probably don't. I was thinking you have to be logged into your account in order to see reviews and stuff like that. But let's see. We're gonna do this live. That's the great thing about live TV, right? Oh, this ain't some TV, but you know what I mean. Okay, hold on. I'm upstairs, right? In the new place that we're living at. I'm upstairs and I can't access the web upstairs because we bought a new one, but we haven't connected the extender, that allows you to go upstairs and downstairs. So it's giving me trouble. Let's see if I can. No, it's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to log on to something else here. No, it's not allowing me. Shoot. Yeah, it's not allowing me. Damn it. I can't see the reviews because I can't get online on my other phone. But maybe that's a show for another day where I just read off. Yeah, how many reviews do you have up there, MG? Maybe I'll read off a bunch of reviews one day. Yeah, I can't. What I wanted to do was log on to my, what is it called? My hotspot and try to connect that way, but it won't. It's not allowing me because I'm using my hotspot to do my show right now. Let's see, 24 so far. Yeah, okay. I'll do a show where we just read off the all 24 of those, maybe, or a few of those are my favorite ones. Are you allowed? Is it a situation where you're allowed to like delete? Or you can't delete, right? You I don't think you can. Let's see. Thanks for the song. I loved it, Rich. You're welcome. Let me do my own one too that I like to do. I'll do my own one too. Come, get some. I'll do it real slow this time. Come, get some. I'm number one. I rock the mic and I can't get enough, or I will snuff any bully in front of me. Yo, it's inherited. It runs in the family. Yeah. It runs in the family. My name is Rich, and I know that you heard of me. Step to me, that'll make you an enemy. And that's something that you really don't want to be, because I don't care about nobody. I got more kicks than the kid got karate. I got more leads than you ever did see, and if you want to end bullying, then you come with me. Ha! All right, yeah, I tried again. I can't log on because I'm upstairs, and the extender is not. It's a lot. It's saying I'm online, but it's not strong enough to bring in the feed. So yeah, we definitely have to do that. Try and read all 24 of those on the next show. I'll probably set that up for tomorrow. That way I'll take screenshots of all the things people said, all 24, and then that way I don't have to worry about being on the internet. But you said Amazon .co.uk, but I wonder if I could see on the American one, Amazon.com. We'll see. We'll look at both of them. But awesome, 24 people took time to talk about your book. I think that's awesome, and that shows that it's an amazing book. So, guys, please give me that website, MG, please, one more time. Guys, please check out that book. Check out the book, Big Little Voice, Colors in the Grays. And yeah, so I was reading up on you, MG, and so you have written a few books. Here, I thought this was your first and your only book, but according to what I found online about you, you have written a few books. That's great. That's awesome. Good for you. Um, and I think I read somewhere also, I hope I don't have people mixed up because I research a lot of people at one time. You quit your job to write a book and became successful from that. So kudos to you. You didn't let bullying, a lot of us, unfortunately, like I said on my last show, I think it was 2 days ago. And again, I apologize that I haven't been on every day, guys. Still trying to move and you know, get everything together with living in Italy. But a lot of us, a bully says, "Oh, you're ugly," or "You're stupid," and we start to put that into our heads, and we start to say, "Well, if I'm stupid and I'm dumb, then I'm just gonna fail at everything I do, because the bully says I'm stupid and I'm dumb, so I'm just gonna fail. So I might as well purposely fail." Don't do that, guys. Please don't do that. That's the worst thing that you can do. You're putting yourself into what I call a behavior loop, and you're just screwing up because you think that's what your bully said to you. And I know that it may be your bully. I know that it may be 20 kids at your school all saying the same thing: you're dumb or you're ugly or whatever. But it's important that you don't believe that, and you don't start to get into that behavior loop where you screw up your life purposely just because you think you're going to screw up anyway. Let's see. So MGV says MGVACIAGO.com. Please sign up for my newsletter to follow up on our journey. Oh, awesome. Oh, I'm going to get on that newsletter. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get on that. Let's see. MGV also goes on to say this is the first in a series of children's book. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. I worked as an investment banker. All right. And she quit her job as an investment banker to go write a book because her son was bullied. Correct me if I'm wrong, MG. Because her son was bullied. Now she's a successful writer. Beautiful story. I have several unpublished novels that I'm finishing. Good for you. Good for you. And Tully says, "Whoops, I gotta go. My patient's waking up." Bye for now. Bye, Tully. Good to see you, buddy. Smash that heart, everyone. One time, whether you're watching this live or recorded, smash that heart one time for Tully. This is the first time Tully's watching the show since, or second time, I could be wrong. First or second show since we moved the show from Guam to Italy. So thank you, Tully, for sticking with us and still being part of the show. We love that a lot. Thank you so much. Let's see. I have to set an example for my kids. Yup. People say you can't do something. It's because they're scared you will. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. And good for you for swimming the other direction, right? All the fish. I told somebody this the other day when I was talking to them about bullying. All the fish swim one way, and they go with the groove. They go with the bullying. They laugh with the bully instead of saying to the bully, "Hey, this isn't right." And instead of swimming the other way, they swim this way, right? But you're one of those that don't go with the other fish. You swim. You swim a different way, and that's good. And that's good. Sometimes it's good to swim with the fish, but sometimes when you see the fish doing the wrong thing, you have to swim the other way. And nope, I can't join you guys. You guys in the current might be going that way. Sometimes even the current is going that way. You got to swim against the current. It's hard. You got to swim against the current to do what's right. Remember that. Don't be a sheep, be a lion. That's right. That's right. Too many sheep following the wolf. and you gotta be that line. That's so true. That's a beautiful story, and this is why I do this, guys, because I love hearing these stories of how people create music, create art, create books, create films like I do, and I am itching to get a film, and it's really hard because I don't speak the language fluently here in Italy, but I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna try and find a beautiful story here to tell. But I will find it. That's for sure. But yes, but let me go over again real quick before I finally say goodbye here. And we got to remember, don't be alone, guys, during Christmas. All right. I know physically, like I said, physically you're going to be alone, and you might not have a choice if you live in Italy, especially and you're on a lockdown. But try not to be alone because you can do virtual things at home. And it's important to remember that being depressed exposes us. Being depressed exposes us to feelings like anxiety, and increases our risk of other illnesses. So stay positive. Let's see. MG says, use the power of yet. You don't speak the language yet. Okay, you got it. I don't speak the language yet. Thank you very much for keeping me positive, MG. See, guys, I'm human just like you, and sometimes I need to stay positive. That's going to do it for us here on Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. I want to thank MG. I want to thank Tully. I want to remind you guys to get your Buzz Off Bullies teachers at stickyprinting.com.au, guys, stickyprinting.com.au. So it's brought to you, the live feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher and thebullyexposed.com. And remember, anyone can wear the crown, anyone can be a hero. Have a great day. Bye, guys. See you all tomorrow.